Today we're making the Mob Man using white whale mixers and some Whistle Pig.
That's it. Simple. Common man style if you like a line of tonic stuff. That's not really tonics.
It's our anniversary, so save 15% off at awesomedrinks.com using coupon code CMC7years.
Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derrick Schommer. Together with me, Ian Andrews, and we are making... What are we making here?
We're making the Mob Man White Whale. So Mob Man's a line of syrups.
And White Whale's a company?
White Whale's a company that has a line of syrups.
Yes.
And Mob Man is one of the mixers.
Is one of the mixers. So they, the White Whale folks wanted me to carry this in Awesome Drinks. I don't yet do that, but it's been a while because I can only carry so much stuff at a time because I go broke. But I thought I really need to try this stuff to see if it would be something I want to carry.
Oh, this really isn't been opened yet. This is brand new.
Of course not.
All right.
Where's my things that I used to poke?
Hey, look at your mug.
Oh.
Yeah. That's right. So
these are kind of like
tonic.
These are like Common Man style because
they're really simple, which is great.
You take 2 things of ice. You go like this. The ingredients for all of them are on the side.
Yeah, it's 1.5 ounces of this, 1.5 ounces of that.
And then
so 1.5 ounces.
And this actually says 1 ounce, 1 ounce.
The
ice,
Mob Man.
But I wanted a half ounce. I wanted to go a little higher because I noticed the ratios are always the same. It's 1-1. Because I don't think 2 ounces is a good enough drink. That's a boring drink.
That's a small drink. That's
totally boring.
Right. So I wanted 3 ounces.
So 3 ounces is way over the top.
Hey, it's 150% more, and you don't need a high wash line. It doesn't make the drink better.
No.
That looks.
Oh,
I mean,
you don't have any wash line.
Look at that. No, the wash line is just down here. I think that looks pretty sophisticated, actually, to have a drink like that.
It's kind of got that gold look to it too.
Looks like retro.
Right? Yeah, it looks classy. It looks classic.
It looks like too classy for my show.
Don't tell anybody.
So, this, I want to see what the ingredients are.
Yeah, what do you got to say about White Whale?
Bold ingredients.
Why are you
I don't
doing
have really
that?
much to say. You just do
taste
that.
it.
The ingredients are as such: pear juice, apple juice, cherry juice, black currant juice. This sounded tasty. Pure cane sugar and vitamin C. And it's oil.
Oil? What?
And it's oil.
Finger bang that.
Finger bang. Bam. And it's oil. So they're all basically your natural flavor, and it's meant to be very similar to like a tonic.
Yeah. This reminds me of like a. Well, not as strong, but like an old fashioned. It's simple.
Yeah. I think that's kind of. There's probably not the Skinny Dipper. They all come up with crazy names. Like you could have created the old fashioned, this, that. Yeah, your older brother. Like they're meant to be funny. The Filthy Liar, and Auntie's Old Fashioned. So Auntie's Old Fashioned probably calls for bourbon, right? Yep, bourbon. The whatever this one is, gin, is the Filthy Liar. The older brother one is paired with vodka. And then this is probably tequila. Yep, tequila for the Skinny Dipper. And
this is rye.
Your rye. So each one complements a specific spirit, so it's designed to fit that. Doesn't mean you have to necessarily go with that. You can do something different if you want to, but it's a start. It smells like rye. Rye!
You get the rye, but then the sweetness comes in, just like with a old fashioned or Manhattan. The sweetness is there. It's tasty. If you like your ryes. No.
You definitely rye. Oh, it's got a little cherry.
Yes, it definitely has a little cherry. I think the pear just adds a general fruity sweetness to it.
I see a lot of pear used kind of as the filler. Yeah. Like I don't know why. Like maybe because it doesn't.
Well, because it's sweetness nondescript. It tastes like fruit.
That's it.
Right?
It tastes like fruit.
Pear just tastes like fruit. Pear juice.
I love pears.
And you can't really nail it down if you're tasting it. You're like, oh, is that apple? Is that?
That's true.
What is that?
Well, only a pear juice. So like if I eat a nice fresh pear,
oh, you
maybe
can totally
because
tell.
I can tell because it's in my face. Like here's a pear and you're eating it. I don't know what I love it. That's why I have pear trees in my yard.
Yeah. You have pear trees? Yeah.
Yeah.
You can walk by the 2 huge trees with like a gazillion pears on.
You're avoiding the sprinkler.
Yeah, she was trying to avoid the sprinkler.
The pear is literally the lawn sometimes.
Well, she has a white shirt on. It could have been a very interesting experience if
well, she has 2 shirts on, so she's safe.
And it's pretty wet. And it's different than a tonic too because it doesn't have the quinine.
Yes.
So it is really a generalist mixer. Let me see, what's their website called? I think it's called drinkwhitewhale.com.
It says chill after opening, so it's one of those things that you're gonna.
They're all 8 ounces.
There we go. Here's the ingredients. For best results, stir with ice, strain, and garnish with an orange twist.
So just to chill it.
Yeah.
And then you put fresh ice in there. See, our ice is diluting a little bit.
Yeah. But that's the same thing would happen if we stirred with the ice.
And they probably all say the same thing. Yep, strain and garnish. It's
so
very
citrus twist. Yeah, I can see that.
And I know that we've had people writing in our survey saying we want, don't get rid of the syrups, but I want to see more drinks that don't require me to buy exotic ingredients. This is one of those that does.
It does. But at the
But
same
it's not
time,
really
it
complicated.
also fits the simple cocktail framework, where it's just booze, mixer, done.
Right.
Really simple, easy to make. You can batch these up. If you want, this has
It's 8 ounces.
8
so
ounces,
that's-
so you can make 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
8.
5 and a third. So you do 5 and a, so 8 ounces of this. It's 1 to 1. So 8 ounces of this, 8 ounces of this.
Yeah, depending how big you want to make your drinks.
16 ounces of drink that you can.
That's enough for a couple people.
Yeah. You make a little batch of that, and you're good to go for the night.
Let me see what they're. I don't even know what they go for. $10 a piece.
$10 a piece,
yeah. So you divide that up by your number, and it's a small amount.
Yeah. So
But-
it ends up being
See, math man.
$2 a drink
$2 a drink
for this,
Yeah, that's-
plus whatever your mixer is.
That is what,
Well,
$30?
Whistle Pig's not cheap.
No,
But I don't know how many
You
you get.
probably don't want to necessarily go with Whistle Pig Rye if you're looking for cheap
Jim
one.
Beam Rye or
Yeah,
something.
Jim Beam Rye is for probably like $15-16.
Yeah.
Question of the day.
you're
Question
good
of
to
the
go.
day.
Question of the day.
Don't got one.
Oh, come on.
Thanks, Jen.
Now
I'm
I
telling you
don't
this. Don't you have a website up?
Do you have a favorite rye? Is that a fair question? I mean,
I like
that
it.
seems like really specific.
Okay, then
If
do
people
you
aren't
like
used to it.
rye, bourbon,
Do you like rye? If not, why? And if so, what's your favorite?
and if you don't, what type of brown whiskey? Whiskey.
Yeah. What type of whiskey?
Scotch
Scotch whiskey
counts.
do you like?
Yeah, like age, like what is your? Because everybody seems to have their preference. And in our survey, a lot of people have been asking for more things to do with whiskey.
Yeah,
Like
whiskey tends to be really popular.
It was really small on the list, and after like
Really?
the week, whiskey became one of the
Numbers
most popular.
Don't lie.
No, numbers are big. So that means people out there are interested in whiskey. So you must have had an experience. What is your favorite experience?
Matt, tell us.
And if you don't know anything about whiskey, then I guess you can write, I've never had a whiskey, and then we'll know to target you for our next episode.
Yeah. And if you want whiskey, if you want to know more about whiskey, then tell us.
Yeah!
What do you want to know? How it's made, where it comes from, what the differences are between Kentucky bourbon and Tennessee.
I think that's important information.
This is all important
What's a Canadian whiskey? What's
Versus
Crown
Irish.
Royal? What's Knob Creek?
What makes Scotch Scotch?
Knob Creek. I wasn't thinking of that. I was thinking of something else Creek.
What happens after you drink 3 Irish maids and then chugs the wine and some nice
Is that what happens?
We can tell you.
What happens when you have a drinking game with Mike's Hard Lemonade?
and beer. So you never know what you're getting when you drink it.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, nice and sweet. Oh my gosh, what did I just put in my mouth?
I guess the second question for those that aren't interested, what's your favorite drinking game?
Oh, I like that.
Right?
good.
Because I learned a
We
new
could
one.
have saved that for next episode.
Okay, don't answer that question. Alright!
That works. Good enough.
We're done. Good enough. That's the best thing about the show. We are good enough.
We're good enough. We're smart enough. And gosh darn it, people like us. Thank you. Hey,
What's that from?
go to
I don't know. I was trying to think of that.
recipe at everydaydrinkers.com if you want to submit your recipe.
Right.
Follow us on Twitter. The handles
Twitter
are
handles.
below our names at the very beginning.
Right. Addie and every day.
Yes.
And your bananas.
And is this going out next week?
I don't know when it's going out.
Okay, fair enough.
Probably not.
All right.
And
That's
the
it,
rest is good enough. Go to everydaydrinkers.com and sign up for our newsletter. We're DJ Heinrich! Look at this. You're getting all like, what is going on here? This is not the Ian I know.
Dropping. He gets yelled at. Oh, that's more.
It's alright. It's like 2 dashes, not 2 drops.
Oh, alright.
Don't worry.
Alright.
I got it covered.
Whoa!
I'll try.